Welcome back! It's been a month and a half. It's been like I thought it just was a month since I streamed last, but I forgot. I had like a rough day at work, and I just didn't want to come home and then jump right on the computer. I was like done for that day. So like, excuse me, I actually stopped streaming my Nuzlocke like 2 weeks before I actually left to get married and stuff. But we're back. We are back. I'm gonna finish up this right here. I'll just, yep, that's good there. Yeah, I forgot where we were. I'm really hoping that I don't completely bone this and lose all of my Pokemon today. I'm really afraid that I am so rusty that I'm gonna get screwed. I'm gonna ruin my own day. All right, let's see. We've got Rewind Arcade, Brian, Nick, Green Giant, BB Pie. Good Time is here just as a sacrificial lamb. I also think he is Cotton Flash. Yeah, he's my my TM slave right now. Let's. Oh, what's our next? Oh my God. What's our next level cap? It's not a lot because we beat Surge, so our next is going to be Erica, if I remember correctly. Let's double check this real quick. This isn't it. That's not it. Let's see. Fire, Red, Gym Leaders. Let's find our next ace. It's all good. Personal life is needed, but congrats on the wedding, and hope you both have a happy life. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for dropping in, coming to hang out and stuff. We're just getting started. I'm double checking the aces. I just beat Surge, so 29 is my level cap next. Oh man, this damn cough, I cannot get rid of it. Level 29 is our next level cap, and a lot of our guys are pretty damn close to that. But without further ado, let's I think I'm gonna lead with Brian. For the best. Yeah, no, I mean, I just looked at my save file and it said 610. It is 729. Like, that's a heck of a jump there. What are these guys holding? I do love that. Where's the held item? Chestoberry, okay. And I think he's gonna have the Paralysis Berry, right? Cherry Berry. Yeah, I think that's the Paralysis Berry. You know, no, we're very happy. It's good to be done though. It's really good to be done. There was a lot of planning. There was a lot of stuff to do, and it's good that that's over. You know. Oh, okay. I've already fought that guy. Who haven't I fought? Ooh, I gotta open up my where is it? There it is. My Nuzlocke notes. There we go. Sorry about that. Right. Do you feel rusty like an outside spoon? I feel. I do feel rusty like an outside spoon. That is an accurate representation of this here. Route 9 is where we are. There's nothing to catch here. Right. Is this guy Yep. Alright. Brian, we're leading with you. Route 12, I have to avoid Pokemon for Snorlax. So that's fun. What else we got? Diglett, Meowth. Route 5 is closed. First is worst. So our level cap is 29. So that's what we gotta work with here. We gotta make sure everybody stays level 29 or lower. Yeah, let's spread the love. Let's get Nick out there. Gotta love Intimidate, man. Gotta love Intimidate. It's good to be back, though. It's really good to be back. Nick, level 25. Trying to learn Dragon Rage. Yeah, let's learn Dragon Rage. I mean, it's a solid move for closing shit out, you know? Oh, well, let's get rid of Splash. I mean, it's not a solid move, but I feel like there is definitely a time and a place for moves that do fix the damage. Dragon Rage, like, right now will kill most things in 2 turns. Yeah, let's change. Let's get BB Pie in there. Dragon Rage will kill most things in 2 to 3 turns right now, which isn't bad, but it also means if they've got like a sliver left, you know you can hit them. You know what I mean? Scott, are you listed? You commented. Have you commented before on the I gotta add you to the list of Pokemon name. There's a long list. So there's a long list. I don't think that we've I don't think I've named a Pokemon after you yet. We can double check when we get time, but I'm gonna add you to the list after Lidos, Fonzo, Zapdos, Jay, and Scott. The list is getting along. Can I move you out of the way though? Yeah, I don't need that actually. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Ooh, berry. I was just gonna say I have to keep my eyes open for berries. A chesto. Alright, well let's put that on somebody. Bag. Berry pouch. For making medicine, not helpful. Wake up from battle. Okay, use that. Who am I worried about going to sleep? Chesto. Let's give it to... No, I didn't want to... Oh. Give to Brian. There we go. There we go. Crisis averted. Did I post on TikTok? Yeah, I did. Alright, that's... I mean, you should have anything. We'll still leave it. Let me, let's switch to Rewind. Let's switch to Rewind, see what we can do. What do you mean, don't patronize you? I didn't say anything. Meow. Oh, God. They taunt me. They taunt me with my lost Pokemon. You can see him. He's over here. You can see him. Number 3. Right after Gonzo. That was a dark loss. That was a dark, dark loss. Superpower, Poison Sting, Bite. What's in with the old superpower? Ooh, nice. Less nice. I should do a Pokemon challenge on Firered soon. This I'm emulating, but it is a game that I own. I own Leaf Green on Game Boy Advance, and then I own Firered on the Switch. I might do a challenge on the Switch because just to change things up a little bit, be a different, you know, format. Did I? Oh yeah, that guy. I already got that. Okay. Route 10. All right, new route, everybody. New route. Woo, 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 woo. Something like that. All right, Route 10. All right, let's see. I'm gonna avoid grass for the time being, just out of curiosity. Is there anything, if anyone can look up anything substantial in Route 10? Wait, is Zapdos? No, I'm gonna avoid, do I avoid the legendaries? It means I'm just gonna have to buy like tons of Repel, and then just use those all the time, like use those until I get to Zapdos. But he's a different area. Like, we're starting to get deep into this, and I don't want to spend my time looking for a Pokemon if there's nothing for me to find, you know? Route 10, Firered. Let's see, Cerebi. I don't know what you guys use. I know a lot of people use Bulbapedia. I'm a big fan of Cerebi. Lavender Town, Route 9. So Rock Tunnel is separate and the power plant is separate. Okay. Alright. Excuse me. Let's see. Standing and walking. I could find a Voltorb. Surfing, a Tentacruel. Okay, that's nothing. Old Rod, that's nothing. Good Rod. I can find all those somewhere else. Oh man, if I had green, the Super Rod, you can find a Psyduck. I can find those guys somewhere else. A Voltorb, you say, in... I mean, Voltorb's really fast. Not a great Pokemon. Alright, he doesn't learn a lot of electric moves in most... I could... It would... Alright, we're gonna try for Voltorb, Spear, Ekans. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find us. I'm trying to figure out which Pokemon I want to lead with to try to catch him. Because if he does in fact have an electric attack, BB is not our man. But BB also does the least amount of damage. I'm gonna lead with BB. We'll see what happens here. I just hope everybody gets away safely. Like, I will be very annoyed if I have to... This is a 40% chance of a Voltorb. So, I mean, I should get one eventually, right? I didn't want to, like, have to stop every time I got to a route to try to look for something. To see what was coming up. But, like, we're now getting to a point where there could be routes where I can't catch anything. And it would be a huge waste of time for me to wander around without anything to catch. I should also play smart, you know? There's gonna be a lot of trainers I gotta fight. So, I'm skipping these wild battles. Come on, Voltorb! I believe in you! So, it looks like the power plant and rock tunnel are separate things. So, I'm actually going to put, let's see, underneath that, we're going to put power plant, repel for Zapdos, and rock tunnel. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna use Zapdos. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to allow legendaries, but also at the same time, legendaries are very difficult to get because they're usually buried in an area. You know what I mean? Especially in these early games. Newer games, the story goes right through the legendary. You know what I mean? With this, it would actually take like an amount of money and effort to get Zapdos. So that kind of makes sense that I should allow him, you know? Hey, there we are. Alright. Level 14, I'm only 10 levels higher. Can we Sleep Powder you? Awesome. I mean, I could hit him with Tackle. Alright, they did. Oh, he's got Static. Alright, I'm gonna try to catch him. I'm just gonna try to catch him straight off the bat. I got Great Ball. Let's try Pokeball first. Got too many Pokeballs. Boom! I think that might be our first electric Pokemon. Alright, so let me make that note. So in Route 10... Let me spell Route correctly. Route 10, we have Voltorb. Voltorb. It's a pretty good get. That is a pretty good get. Not an incredible Pokemon. Can't use... Ooh, we gotta nickname him. Lidos. Lidos is gonna be Voltorb. Alright, so I can remove Litos from the list. He has been named. Alright, and let's save. Shift F10. Nope, that's... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, you know what? Let's save. Let's save my notes. Shift F10. Save state. We're gonna save over that one. Bam. Alright. Cool, that was it. That's a great get. Nice variety. With some more variety, having electric Pokemon is great. You know? I think I'm gonna stick with Good Time. As the slave, as the HM slave, and if I need to sacrifice a Pokemon, I don't mind sacrificing him. Tips Pokemon match, yeah. I just want to see if anybody has anything for me. The nugget is totally useless. It's just worth $5,000. Oh, it's me, the ever-present. Your Pokedex has complete data for 20 species. I'm supposed to give you a reward. He entrusted me with this Everstone. Let me ask, have you gathered? Yes! Uh-oh, you've only caught 19! Oh, I gotta come back for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure in Rock Tunnel, I'm literally gonna catch my next Pokemon, and I'll come back out to that guy. Who am I leading with? Who's up front? BB. Let's get Arcade back up. He's only level 23. He's our lowest level Pokemon right now. Man, this is so much fun. I forgot how much fun this is. I gotta tell you though, I don't really enjoy it on this giant screen. Ooh, Pikachu. Comes in a Glare's butt. He's got static for sure. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's definitely got to have static body, which means anything that's physical. This is Gen 3, so physical is still separated by type. Water is special. Oh, no, Onyx would be terrible. Grass is special. So let's swap in I mean, Green Giant, right? Like, that'd be ridiculous to put in anything else. Problem is, ground is physical, which means I could get... Ooh, that's not good. Ground's physical. Which means I could get paralyzed, but... Pull the hair out of my lip. Come on. Couldn't move, that's what I like to see. Nice. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Not bad. Clefairy. Yeah, let's swap somebody out. Clefairy. Clefairy's not a thing yet. I don't have any fighting. Let's go back to... Let's go to Nick. Oh, man. A normal Pokemon is tough. Because she could have anything. Like, you could have Thunder. You could have Thunderbolt, for all I know. You know? I wish I could look at the... I think Secret Power does more damage. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna just Secret Power you to death. Excuse me. Voltorb with static body. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can go heal again? I'm not wasting a paralyze heal. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's lead with... Going back to leading with BB Pie. Just for the catching of our first Pokemon. Rock Tunnel. And it's dark. There we go. I mean, I should just walk around and catch my next Pokemon, right? Geodude! Alright, let's, my only concern with him is, if he's got, like, Rock Throw or something. That would deal a lot of damage to BB-Pie. Like, a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna try to catch him outright. Tackle's not gonna do anything. Tackle's gonna do very little. And if he wakes up and hits me with a... Yes, with a Rock Throw, we're in trouble. Alright, Rock Tunnel. Geodude. Cool. That is my 20th Pokemon. Nickname, Fonzo, you are Geodude. What am I doing? I'm all over the place here. I'm all over the place. Hang on, let's see. Fonzo. Yeah, I gotta let Fonzo know that he got a nickname finally. That's like the best part about this is like Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster. That would be a great name. If we had a Krabby, we're naming him Rock Lobster. Actually, haven't seen Fonzo in a while. Let's see. You're a Geodude. Not just a cool dude. A Geodude. I like it. Alright, there we go. This is good. I really needed some Pokemon that I can't hit. Oh, he's got Rock Tomb. I can't hit Zubats with that. That'll be really annoying. I mean, I guess I could lead with BB Pie and we could see what's what. I don't need a lot of... I don't need a lot of, I could use Repel, too. How many Repels do I have? But I want to save my Repels for, like, when I really need them. Oh, I have 8. Holy cow. Okay. Nah, you know what? Let's use it. I like in, Soul Silver, when you run out of... When your Repel runs out, it goes, hey, do you want another Repel? That makes life a whole lot easier. Let's leave Brian again. I don't know what to expect in this place, so... Well, I do. There's one mandatory... rock climber that has 2 Geodudes and a Graveler, and they all use Explode. That's a bad time. That's a real bad time. And I'm really worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. Aw, man! Not great, but... Come on, just hit him with the leaves. Finger guns. Oh, excuse me. Slowpoke. Yeah. Let's switch out Slowpoke. Ooh. Ooh. Dark. Ah, shit! He'll have Psychic. Why do I do this to myself? I wanted to protect Brian, and I put Rewind Arcade on the... Let's hope for the best. Oh, okay, he's only got one gun. Okay. Woo! Because Dark is special in Gen 3, if I remember correctly, so that means I'm not going to do a lot of damage with my... Sorry. Dude, this cough, man. I cannot... I can feel it. I can feel it vibrating. Go to the Brian Power Plant. The items could be Voltorbs or Electrodes. Ah, that's a good point. Nope, no item there. I'm pretty sure this is actually... Do I have Rock Smash? I don't think I have Rock Smash. That's not an HM, is it? TMK is open. At the top, yeah. Okay, I've got Flash and Cut. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Nope. I want to make sure I know who I'm leading with. It's Brian, okay. There's going to be electric in here, too. Because there's some scientists. These Pokemaniacs are tough, because you never know what they're going to hit you with, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was more damage than I wanted. No! Okay. Oh my god. I thought he was going to hit me with another confusion. Do you think TMs and HMs are the size of regular CDs or the GameCube games? So I always thought that they were small enough to like fit into the Pokeball. So GameCube. GameCube is what I'm thinking. These guys are all my level. This is inconvenient. Alright, let's heal real quick. I'm sorry I yelled no. If I lose Brian, I don't think I can play the game anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not just because it's named after Brian Power. That is a huge part of it. But, like, also to lose my starter, that would hurt so bad. That would hurt so bad. I think that's the way you're supposed to go. Yeah, okay, here we go. Revives are useless. I'm walking so that I don't... Yeah, see, there we go. Maybe I should fight some stuff along the way. Because I'm, like, literally, like, the same level as everything. I'm not gonna have... I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have advantage on anything. I'm trying to think of where I'm gonna come out. Come out down there. We can come around that way. I'm gonna come down through Lavender Town. Oh, I'm gonna have another rival battle there. Awesome. Awesome. No, I'll stick with Brian for now. Cut. Hey, an Onyx. He might actually be faster than me. Or I could just miss with Razor Leaf. you know that Onyx has the attack stat of a Pidgey? It's like one of the fastest, like, rock Pokemon. And the attack stat of a Pidgey. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ooh, actually, I have to get rid of Fonzo. He has his Pokemon now. Oddish. Oh, really? Lame. BB. It's a BB pipe. With confusion. I'm fine with Suicide. Oh, wait, actually, that's interesting. Yeah, in my mind, I think, like, Sweet Scent is only useful if someone's used, like, Double Team or anything like that, you know? But it would raise the chance of, like, Sunspore hitting. I didn't even think about that. I should, like, always lead with Sleep Powder with him, just in case. You know what I mean? I mean, he's like got like a 95% chance to hit with Sleep Powder. Cool. 26. 25. Send out Bulbasaur. Who would I have that would be able to hit him well? Because he's not going to be weak to him, because he's also flying. I don't have any flying. Rewind. Rewind also doesn't have anything that would be effective against him. Throw Nick in there. Let's throw Nick in there. How much damage does Dragon Rage do? I mean, that's a cool attack. Let's not lie. That's way cooler looking of an attack than what it actually is. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. I only have 2 left. Balls. Do you have any all heals? I don't. I gotta remember no items in combat. I gotta remember that. It's one of the rules. One of the rules. Originally, I thought TMs and HMs were shaped like Pokeballs, because all the items in this game are Pokeball shaped. So I just thought that was just the shape that they were in. And then when I realized that they were discs, that just made perfect sense to me. And I always imagined them being slid into the Pokeball. That was always what I thought. It's like they know I'm on a Nuzlocke. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like they're... Oh, crap. I feel like they're being very, status heavy. You know? I feel like they're being very status effect heavy. No, it doesn't have high defense. Green Giant, much like BB is a lead Pokemon because he's specifically because he's fast and he hits hard. He's not a good Pokemon to switch into because he will be frail. Do you want a Machamp? I can give you one. Oh, I'm doing a Nuzlocke. So I don't know if I'm allowed to trade with people outside of this. Also, this is an emulator. That is. I also feel like if I say the word Machamp, you're gonna say, Well, Machamp these nuts. That's what I'm thinking. And if that's the case, touche, sir. But unfortunately, I don't think I can trade in this because it's an emulator. I might be able to, but that is beyond my capabilities. Do you want a Machamp? Yeah, Machamp these nuts. That makes sense. That works, right? Yeah, that works. But hey, Dabros, thank you for dropping in. Since you commented, I will add you to the list of Pokemon, and if it is a D's nuts joke, I will pick a Pokemon that's appropriately phallic or testicle shaped for you. Voltorb's already been taken, so there goes that. But we can figure something out. Sure of it. Let's see. D-A-B-R-O-S. Dabros. Back over here. Alright, Nick. Cubone. Oh, we can stick with, yeah, we can stick with him. He'll he can avoid the old, ground attacks. Oh man, oh, the smoke screen. Oh, I should have swapped out because of the smoke screen. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, no, we're doing a Nuzlocke. If you can see my team on that side. You can see my graveyard on this side. We're not doing too bad. We just picked up 2 new Pokemon, a Voltorb and a Geodude. We're not using them right now. Ooh, we have to swap out. Hey, Brian, we gotta swap out Oddish for Good Time, for the Paris, because he's on my team right now. Oh, and oh crap, the Ekans is an Arbok now. I had no time to edit any of this morning. I ran out of time. We just got married. If you guys don't know, me and Mrs. Archaeologist just got married, and we've been trying to we used a website to plan our wedding. That also came with a registry. We were having some problems with it regardless. So we were dealing with that this morning. So I haven't had time to... I'm pretty sure this will help. I can go to round that guy with this. Oh man, there's Mankeys in here? Oh, I wouldn't be able to catch one anyway. Sleep out? Miss, damn. Oh, Vital Spirit, okay. Not a lot. Question, what's the point of having grass types on your team? Well, Bulbasaur was my favorite Pokemon as a kid. So I decided that to do this Nuzlocke, I would start with Bulbasaur. That's number 1. Number 2, I recently did a grass-only challenge on Crystal, and I realized that the usefulness of grass Pokemon lie in their signature moves like Leech Seed, because you can't clear that with with an item and stuff like that, which is great. If you do Rapid Spin, you can get rid of Leech Seed that way, but I don't think it's in this game. So that coupled with status effects like Sleep Powder, Paralysis Powder, and Poison Powder, you can do a lot of damage. You can be they can control the field if you use them correctly. But to be honest, mostly it's because I just like Bulbasaur. The Oddish was on my team because I lost my Spearow, and I had so few Pokemon to put on my team because of the way my Nuzlocke rules work that I had to pick something, and I picked Oddish. But I swapped Oddish out for Paris that I'm using as a TM slave at the moment. I hate not one-shotting things. That is killing me. Excuse me. Stupid cough. Don't sleep on Jumpluff. Don't do it. Jumpluff is an amazing Pokemon. The Dragon Slayer, as we know her. I could send him out there and use Magnitude, which will be super effective against him. Get some XP on Diglett, on Green Giant. which is a friend that I play. Green Giant's a friend that I play video games with. So I think, and he is a tall dude, and to name him after Diglett is just hilarious to me. Excuse me. Now, I think that trading to evolve would be in the rules in the Nuzlocke. If I were playing a Nuzlocke on a handheld, I think that if I had a Machoke and I found someone to trade with, to trade up to evolve my Machamp into a Machoke, that I think would be kosher. That I think would be kosher. Jeez, another Mankey. I know this isn't going to kill him, but, well, I could roll high. I could roll high. Are you familiar with Nuzlocke, Dabros? Have you ever played one or ever watched a Nuzlocke? I need all the experience I can get, you know? I just need to be cautious. This guy could really mess me up. I don't have a good attack to kill him in one shot. I feel like dealing with Zubats. Confuse Ray, Leech Life, which will be double effective. But he might not wing attack. Anyway. But yeah, I'll admit, grass Pokemon are not strong Pokemon. They have the most weaknesses of like all the single typings. But after my grass only challenge, I realized that like they're so strong, you kind of need them to be weak like that. You kind of need them to be weak like that. You know what? Can I get some type advantage here? Some type variety. What do I have for TMs here? Roar, Bullet Seed. Oh, I do have Brick Break. Oh, I don't think anyone can learn it. Yeah, all right. I would have taught it to somebody, but no one can learn it. Shockwave can't be evaded. Nope. Aerial Ace? Green Giant can learn Aerial Ace? BB Pie can learn Aerial Ace. That's cool. That's really cool. BB Pie is great accurate. Aerial Ace never misses, right? Can't be evaded. Aerial Ace might be solid to give to BB Pie. Or even, what Aerial Ace would be a good counter to Grass, which would make it good for Diglett. Diglett's going to have a lot of attack. I think Aerial Ace, so that'd be Aerial Ace, that'd be good against Grass, good against Bug. What else is I don't think flying is strong against anything else, but never missing is huge. I'm gonna use it. He's gonna have a better special than anything else. We're gonna teach you some Aerial Ace. What are we gonna get rid of though? Dig is 60. All right, not 80, which it is now. Magnitude's a little unreliable. Rock Tomb is nice, but 80% accuracy. I just taught him Rock Tomb also, but 80% accuracy is untenable. I can't work with that. I need to keep him with Sand Attack though, because that's really useful. Can't use Shockwave, no Bullet Seed. Accuracy 100. It must drop accuracy every single time. Yeah, let me, you know what? Now let me put a Green Giant first. Let me put Green Giant first, because now that he's got Aerial Ace, he'll be able to hit the Zubats. And the Rock Pokemon will be weak to Dig and Magnitude, so that's something. I'll be faster than them, but if any of them get off like an explosion, I'm dead. So that's fun. Magnitude 10. 2 Magnitude 10s in a row. I realized something. Why do you have 2 poison types on your team? Do I? Oh. So, I am playing a Nuzlocke, so I can only catch the first Pokemon I find in every route. So, I don't have a huge variety of Pokemon. And every time Pokemon faints, as you can see right here in my graveyard, I have to remove them from the game. They're in a box that I'm not going to touch because I want to remember them. But so my variety is very limited. I've never used an Arbok before, so that's why he's on the team. But yeah, that's why I have a limited amount. But you do bring up a good point. I might swap out Arbok for maybe Voltorb or Geodude. I think having I've got grass covered, but being able to take out flying with electric would be great. Maybe I will swap out for Voltorb when I get to town. Let's see. But yeah, I have a... Oh, I forgot to see what they said. No, we won't change. So the Pokemon I have are limited. Oh, I forgot to go back and get the Everstone from Oaks. Stupid. Yeah. Not great. Not great. But yeah, so the Pokemon I have available to me are limited. That's fine. Defense Curl's fine. Defense Curl's fine. Let's dig. See if he explodes. I thought he was gonna explode. I really thought he was gonna explode. I was gonna duck out of the way, but hope that like then the next Pokemon that came out would just take the full force of Dig. Nope. Nine. Nice. I mean, it's still rather Earthquake, but Magnitude's doing pretty good. But yeah, so that's why I've got 2 poisons on my team, because the Pokemon that are available to me are very limited. Green Giant, 25. Oh god, that's a... I need you to evolve. Mud Slap. It actually does damage. Sand Attack has 15. Doesn't deal damage. This does deal damage and reduce accuracy. I think I'm gonna stick with Sand Attack because it has more PP. I don't think I need that 20 damage. I mean, it's gonna do 30 plus whatever I have. If I'm Sand Attacking, we are in dire straits, and I don't think Mud Slap is gonna be it. No, okay, yeah, no, we'll swap out. When you evolve Ekans into Arbok, you can do into a double battle, and you send it out Gyarados Arbok to so the foes. That's actually that's a solid plan, Davros. That's a solid plan. I gotta remember that. You are right, dude. Hitting with two Intimidates in a double battle. Yeah, okay, that is a good idea. That is a great idea. Yeah, see, that's the kind of big brain. That's kind of big brain chat we like to see. What do you like to see? Who's up front? Diglett. Our Green Giant. of curiosity, how much does Aerial Ace do? Not a lot. Not a lot. Alright, I think we still run away from Zubats. Oop. He saw me from far away! Holy shit! He saw me from real far away. These guys have so many Pokemon on their team. I mean, this is just 3, which isn't too bad. But like that last guy had like 5. 9 to 7, that's good. High defense, low HP Pokemon. That's what we're looking at here. Nah, that's not bad. I'll take him out. Thank you, man. Oh, what's the saddest Pokemon that you lost? Mine is Mankey. Mine was Mankey too. I mean, I lost a lot of friends. The Meowth was named after a follower, so that was cool. And so was the Spearow, which is hard to lose. But Mankey was my first loss. That was named after my friend Job. That was a dark, dark loss. Then we lost Rattata, which was named after my friend Gonzo. That hurt. That was such a dark loss. And then losing Pidgey, which is named after my friend Kanto. That, oh god, those first three losses were 3-4 losses were tough. Mankey, I think I might be saddest about, because I've never used a Mankey in a game. I've never used a Mankey in a game, and I was really looking forward to having a Primeape. And now I can't catch a Mankey. If I find a Primeape, I can catch a Primeape, but I can't catch a Mankey. But I told Joe that in honor of her being the first loss, I'm going to, when I catch a ghost Pokemon, I'm going to name it. I'm gonna name it Joe. She came back, you know. I like that. Man, level 25 with 45 health. That is not a lot of health. I think Diglett has the lowest health stat. If you get a new Pokemon, can you name it after me? It's your choice. Yeah, I have you on the list. From previous streams, I've got Zapdos next. Then Jay, he pops on the stream every once in a while. Scott commented earlier, and then I got you listed, Dabros. You'll be number 4 of new Pokemon. So yeah, I'll definitely name something after you. It'll be something cool. If it's something I don't plan on using, like with Paris, I just name it something random. But if it's somebody that I think I'm going to use later, I'll name it after a follower or something. Speaking of that, make sure to if you haven't yet, subscribe, all the jazz, all that, so you don't miss this. I try to stream I do speedrunning on Tuesday, I do a Nuzlocke on Wednesday, and then I do retro games with my friend Job on Thursdays. This week we're actually doing a haul video, which I'm very excited about. I'm never gonna go back and get that Everstone. Do I even want the Everstone? Yeah, I do a lot of Pokemon stuff on Instagram. It's sort of my bread and butter. I do challenges, and I post shorts about the battles. I try to tell a whole story. You can find the playlists on YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Not gonna kill him. That's not gonna kill him. Oof. I was kind of hoping it would explode. I don't like being in yellow. I don't like being in yellow. When does Diglett evolve? Graveler. Yeah, we're changing Pokemon. We're definitely changing Pokemon. When does Graveler evolve? Not Graveler. Oh, when does Diglett evolve? If anybody finds that, throw that in chat. I think that's gonna be a one shot, right? 27. Brian, you're getting dangerously close to the level cap, bud. Cut it out. Ooh, never mind. Diglett's evolving. This is exciting. I've never had a Doug Trio on my team. This is awesome. I've heard in Gen 1 it's a crit machine. It has like the highest stat. The highest speed stat of anybody in the game, right? What happens if you are in a route that you caught a Pokemon in? If you get in a wild battle and you see a shiny in the route, are you allowed to catch it? Yes, I play with the shiny claws. I don't abuse it. Like, I don't just sit in like an area looking for shiny Pokemon. But like if they come up naturally, absolutely. Yeah, let's make a move for Sandtomb. I don't know what Sandtomb does. The foe is trapped inside a painful sandstorm for 2 to 5 turns. Oh, no, that's... No. No, I don't need Sandtomb. I don't need Sandtomb. Yeah, stop plays. But yeah, I do play with the shiny claws. Ooh, I meant to heal Green Giant. What's his HP now? So he gained what? 13? He gained like 13 HP? That's something. But yeah, we play with shiny claws here. Because I don't see a lot of shiny Pokemon. So like, in my mind, I'm not really... It's not gonna affect my game. If you do get a shiny, will you ever use it? Yeah! Oh, yeah, for sure. He might even go like right on the top of the list to be used. I think Green Giant is going to start hitting like a truck, is what I think. A camper would probably have bug types. You know what? Actually, I've got Aerial Ace. If she does use bug types, if it's a female camper. No, I'm thinking about Bug Catcher is what I'm thinking of. Jigglypuff. Even worse. Ooh, that's 3 magnitude 10s in this game. That's so much damage. Sorry. If I were you, I would keep my shiny in the box so it doesn't die. Pidgey. Yeah, let's switch. Weak. It's not anything good. If I swap out Rewind, though, for, like, Voltorb, which I think I'm gonna do, so I have Shock for, like, flying, I don't want to give him too much experience. You know what? Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. In caves, secret power is bite, basically? What is this? I love secret power. That's such a cool move. Does different shit everywhere. Meowth. Nah, I'll stick with this. I don't know if I'm gonna swap out Rewind, I gotta be honest. But Paris is definitely does not long for this world. When you're up on the Rocky Mountains like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down at you? I'd be like, wow, what a terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try rock slide? Yes. The move can be learned only once. Is that okay? Sure. Which Pokemon should you teach? Oh wow, Rewind can learn it. So could... Ooh, so could, Bite Special in this. I think Rock Slide would be better. It'd also give me some... It'd also give me some type coverage on Rewind. Only 90, but that's pretty good. That does 60. And it's not... It's special, so I can't do a lot. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of Bite. Just I can do more damage. I can do more damage. And it still can flinch. That's awesome. I mean, I want to say it out loud, but this is going well. And right in the dumper. Right in the toilet. Making sure, alright. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Like I said, we're dealing with that app for the wedding, and I just want to make sure, I want to try to miss anything from the missus. But I think I am going to swap out. Oh, Aerially's actually good against fighting. That's solid. You should get rid of Secret Power, because when I used that Jive, it did nothing for me. Oh, you should get rid of Secret. You should get rid of Secret. So Secret Power. So Secret Power does something different depending on the area you're in. So if it's indoors, it's basically like Body Slam, so it can paralyze. When you're in a cave like this, it acts like Bite, and it can flinch. When you're out in the grass, I think it can also paralyze. I have to double check. It's actually it's a really interesting ability. And in Gen 3, all dark moves are special. So Arbok can't use those very well. Excuse me. Oh my god. This is great television. That's actually why I chose to do the Nuzlocke in Firered. One was because I've never played through them completely. Firered, Leaf Green, haven't beaten them. That's number one. Number two, the I like the weirdness of the split, the physical special split. All right, you know what? Aerial Ace is coming in handy for sure. Let's save it real quick. Not that it matters, but because if I lose some people, and that's all she wrote. This is the guy. This is the guy I was worried about. This is the guy I was worried about. He has two Geodudes and a Graveler, if I remember correctly, and they all have self-destruct. If I remember correctly, this is the guy. This is the boss battle. Pokemon should make a game called Pokemon Fresh Blue, like re-release like the original with like the updated stuff. I agree. Oh, my screen, that's kind of green. Hang on, let me. Where's my? Whoop, there it is. Steam game. Oh, I can't change the color. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's not a Steam game, obviously. But I'm gonna be faster than everything. I'm very curious to see if he's just going to self-destruct. Oh no! That's even worse! god. We just lost Green Giant. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I was slick. I thought I was fucking slick. I'm gonna dig. They're gonna explode. They're gonna miss. Ace. Easy peasy. Forgot about Magnitude and Earthquake. Oh my god. I can't believe I just lost Doug Trio. I cannot believe I just lost Green Giant. That... I should have led with Brian. I was gonna lead with Brian too. I was going to lead with Brian. And I didn't. Ah. Well, now I know who Voltorb's gonna take the space of. I mean, I could use Geodude, but there goes Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace. I just gave that to him. Oh. That sucks. I was really hoping Doug Trio was gonna make it to the end. I cannot believe that. I am so mad. I'm pretty sure I'm right at the end of Rock Tunnel too. I'm pretty sure I'm right at the end of Rock Tunnel. I'm almost positive at the end of Rock Tunnel. God, I am so mad. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I just lost them. I can't believe that happened. I cannot believe that happened. Oh, now I gotta message Green Giant, let him know he died. Oh, that sucks! Alright, I'm not... Alright, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with confusion. Eat my whole... Damn it! Damn it. It's fine. Slowpoke. Alright. He can't have any electric moves. I tried to teach him. How did that even happen? I thought if you use dig, your opponent could hit you. In later generations, if you dig underground and they use like Earthquake or Magnitude, it deals double damage. And I think it crit. So it may have done 4 times damage to my poor Dugtrio. Let's see what Bite does. I mean, it'll at least be super effective. That's something, I guess. I am... Oh, am I gonna block this guy? Hold on. Add to restream block list. Yes. I can't believe that. I can't believe Dugtrio just died. I know Brian Power isn't here right now. Because if he was, he knows Green Giant. He'd be devastated too. He'd be devastated too. Oh my god, that... Well, I know who Voltorb's taking the place of, so we can do that. Oh, I gotta update all of this. This is all different now. We got another death we gotta add. I got so much updating I need to do for my graphics. I wish I could do it on the fly. I could, but it would take time when I could be playing, you know? Alright, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods, and I have just a dead spot here. I could escape rope, get the Ever Light, or whatever. No, it's not the EV Light, the Everstone, which I think prevents Pokemon from evolving, which is stupid. And then I could swap out for Voltorb, and then I could at least switch train him on the way through to level him up a little bit. No, I don't want to go all the. Oh, but there's trainers. Yeah. Oh, God, this hurts so bad. Let's grab Voltorb. We'll give him Zap Cannon or whatever it is. Okay. Deposit. Oh, that's a shitty graveyard. The graveyard's bigger than is more than the number of Pokemon I have available to me right now. No, I want to move you. I can't move you. Withdraw. Yeah. No, let's get out. I want to move Pokemon around because I want these guys in order of how I caught them. I don't want so that I know like. Do you think Nuzlocke... Hey, sorry, my Streamlabs, it's going to pause you for a second. Let me add you to my regular list so that doesn't happen anymore. Hold on. Let's see. Add regular from YouTube. D.A. Brass. K1E dash K1E confirm. User added. All right, you're good, DeBras. Sorry about that. My robot is kind of strict. I haven't figured out how to not make it strict. Did the Nuzlocke ever piss you off? The feeling I get is like that hollow, like loss feeling, like that, like you're like there's just an emptiness in your chest. You sound like my therapist. Where do you feel it? Where do you feel it in your body? No. It's ever truly pissed me off? Well, actually, Meowth. If I had to pick any of them, Meowth was probably the one that pissed me off the most. Because that was a really, really stupid mistake that I made. I got him trapped by Arena Trap, fighting a level 20 Diglett that was like 7 levels higher than him or whatever the hell, and it was bad. The Everstone. Making Pokemon evolve certainly can add to your Pokedex, however at times you might not want to evolve. In that case, use the Everstone. Super duper. Super duper. Let's see. Pokemon. Litos. Let's check your summary, bro. Bold in nature. No item. Paralyzed on contact. Very nice. Charge. The user charges to power the next electric attack, which I do not have. Attacks 11. Special attack 23, so double. Be another fast Pokemon. We'll level you 14. Alright. Alright. So we... Okay. Alright, let's lead. Let's lead with Litos. Try to switch train him a bit. I think if you ever do another Nuzlocke, you should name your Pokemon after Mario characters. That'd be fun. That would be fun. I like the idea of naming them after people that you know, and followers and stuff, because then it really hurts when you lose one. Let's put him down there. And let's use Flash. It really hurts when you lose one. Like, it really, really hurts when you lose one. Hey, I just a bunch of people just jumped into stream. We lost our 6th Pokemon. My Doug Trio just died. I don't want to deal with this Zubat. I don't want to deal with the Zubat. I'm gonna switch train, but I just don't want to deal with the Zubat. I could have gotten a Machop here. Machop? A Machop? Pokemon. Let's get BB-Pie in there. It's gonna be slow going, but... So fun fact, in Generation 1, Focus Energy cut your special attack, your critical chance by 4 instead of multiplying it by 4, which is what it was supposed to do. I want to give him not Zap Cannon, whatever it is, Discharge. Whatever it is that I have. But, like, switch training is very dangerous in a Nuzlocke. And, like, if he dies, I don't want to have wasted a TM on him, you know? This is so weird. There were Mankeys. I saw no Machops the first time through here, and now I'm going through it again, and it's like, hey, you know what we love? Machops. Everywhere, Machops. Machops over there, Machops over there. Everywhere, Machops. Do you like Butterfree or Beedrill more? I like Butterfree more. A much more interesting Pokemon, I feel. I like the special attack. It's a very cool Pokemon to have very early in the game. And in Gen 3 and above, he has Compound Eyes, which makes Sleep Powder like 95% accurate, which is amazing. It makes it almost as good as Spore. Ugh, Zubats. Now I'm just trying to get through the rock tunnel. Let's see, let's go. Let's do Nick, because Brian is getting pretty high a level here. I like Beedrill more, because it can Mega Evolve. That's true, that is cool. That is cool. Obviously, Gen 3, Mega Evolution, not a thing yet, but that is cool. That is cool. Thought Nick was gonna level up there. Did I fight that guy? I can't remember if I fought that guy or not. I can't wait to get... What the hell? Hang on, I got a phone call from a friend here. Nope, that's Baxter Dental. Oh, hold on one second. I got a phone call. I'm gonna take this real quick. Be right back. Sorry about that. That was just a quick phone call. Quick phone call. A friend calling me, asking me how the wedding went. He wasn't able to go. Yeah, actually, I do have some repels, but I'm saving them for when I want to avoid Pokemon for catching reasons. Right now, I need to switch train up that Voltorb, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, my friend just called me asking about the wedding. He actually said to me, send me an invite. I will not come, but I will send you a gift. And I was like, sure. Sure, we can totally do that. Man, I can't believe we lost Doug Trio. God, that sucks. That was a bad loss. He would have been very powerful. He would have been very powerful. And he just evolved, too. Like, he literally just turned into a Doug Trio. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad about that. I don't know about you guys, but I am looking forward to Pokemon Wind and Waves. I think I'm gonna get Waves, which is exciting. I'm excited about that. I think I'm gonna stream it. Like, I think that's gonna be something that I stream on this channel when it comes out. I haven't done anything. New on here, relatively. I haven't done any like, oh, this just came out, I'm gonna play it, you know, for a bit. Like, experience it with you guys. But I think I'm going to do that with Pokemon Waves. I think I'm going to go with the water starter. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like I should go with the fire, since fire is generally difficult to come by. Alright, this person has not... I have not fought this person yet. We'll see. Bellsprout. Alright, we have a great answer for that. As long as it's only using grass attacks. Ah, you missed! Get pickled, idiot. Who's the most annoying trainer I've ever battled? In this, or like in a Pokemon challenge? Because I've had some pretty annoying battles in my Slowpoke challenge that I'm doing right now. Sonic Boom. The Jolteon Kimono Girl was probably one of the most difficult, not difficult, one of the most annoying Pokemon for me to get past. Do I want to switch? Yeah, I'll go back to Lidos. In this, no one's been too annoying, because when it comes to like the gym leaders and stuff like that, I'm talking about in the Nuzlocke. In the Nuzlocke, the most annoying trainer. Trainers have been okay. Fighting your rival stinks. I did have a trainer that I was fighting, and it felt like they could read my mind, and every time I would switch, they would hit me with Supersonic. Every single Pokemon I switched to, Supersonic, Supersonic, Supersonic. Trying to clear that stupid status effect became the center of attention. That's cool. I was going to attack you regardless. That was probably the most annoying trainer I fought in this Nuzlocke. Because I really think that they could see my my choices when they were made, and then base their choice on it. There's no way they would have used Supersonic 4 times in a row. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. Like, I get there's strategic moves you can make, and you know, if you think somebody's gonna do a switch, do something that like that'll affect their next Pokemon, but that was not this. That was not this. Oh, use Rock Slide. Let's go with Rewind. That's inconvenient. That's inconvenient. Number 2, most annoying. If he has like Gust and stuff, it will do a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna go back to Rewind. I feel like being asleep should lower the evasion of the Pokemon that is asleep. To be fair, that would make sleep so overpowered. But I mean, it already is, like, it's already kind of overpowered. No. Okay, that's fine. It's Hyper Potion. I mean Hyper Potion, Hyper Fang. I'm worried about. He must have knew he wasn't gonna go faster. I forgot to switch out to switch train. But Rattatas, I'm not switching out for Rattatas. They are sneaky. They are very sneaky when it comes to taking out Pokemon. I've lost, I believe, Mankey and maybe like Pidgey. I've lost to like Leer and Quick Attack, and I'm not into it. I don't want to risk it again. I don't want to risk it again. But yeah, most annoying trainer was probably the one that was reading my mind. That was a pretty annoying trainer. Rap got me. He got me with the rap. But yeah, I think I'm gonna live stream Waves when it comes out, which I think is next year. Right? Next year sometime. As long as I'm still doing this channel. I'm looking at jobs and stuff, and I'm trying to find something that still has the flexibility that allows me to stream and stuff, because my current job, which did give me a lot of flexibility to be able to stream and do this channel, has like all but dried up, and it's been a tough couple months. Luckily, I am married to the most supportive partner ever, and I will die on this hill. Yeah. She wants me to keep doing this too. She likes that I do this. She knows that it brings me a lot of joy. It's a thing that I really like doing. But, you know, money... I've got 4 kids. 4 kids. I got a family of 4. Oh my god. I almost gave myself a heart attack. I have a family of 4. I've got 2 kids. Like, and I need to provide, you know? It would be really cool if someday this is the thing I do. I love making content. It's a lot of fun. I love editing. I realized... I didn't realize how much I would enjoy editing video. I love like watching through the videos and like trying to find the jokes, find the moments, do the cuts. Like I had a blast doing that. And unfortunately, with picking up some work, which I've been doing, I can't do that anymore. Which is why I stream, because stream takes up way less time. I commit 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, whatever it is. But like I have to do very little administrative work after that. I mean, like on Friday, I'm gonna go through and like I'm gonna like update like thumbnails, and I'm gonna adjust descriptions and all that jazz. But this takes up way less time. Ooh, Pearl. This takes up way less time than like regular videos. If anybody's watching and they want to take a look, when does Voltorb learn their first electric move? Because in Gen 1 they don't learn electric moves. This is a Gen 1, obviously. This is Gen 3. And I want to give it a TM, but I don't want to waste the TM on it. And I don't want to look, because that's boring for you guys. But if anybody gets a wild hair and they want to check Firered, Voltorb, let your boy know. Three Pokemon. A Meowth. Level 20. Too much. Let's head back in there with Nick. Payday. What's the Water Pulse? Ooh, nice. That's a good, I'm trying to use my TMs. I think Voltorb learns an electric move at 20, in the 20s. That's still a long ways away. Still a long ways away. So he just learned Sonic Boom. Which means odds are he won't learn anything new for a minute. Oddish. Yeah. Let's swap out for... I don't think an Oddish can do too much damage to me. Ah! Oh, damn. Alright, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna see what happens here. Yep. Sweet Scent, that's fine. That's 2 rounds I'm gonna sleep. 2 rounds I'm gonna sleep. He probably doesn't have anything good. If it just has Absorb, good. If it just has Absorb, I'm like 4 times resistant to that. Grass and because of Bug and Flying. Tackle! I need to replace Tackle. I think Butterfree learns Gust in this eventually. Pidgey, yeah. Let's go back to Rewind. Pidgey's, man, Sand Attack, Quick Attack. I don't like it. I need a better Poison Attack, that's for sure. Which, I think his Poison is physical in this. Poison is physical in this. So, that will use my better stat. That's good. Where's everybody at? Almost full health, no one's asleep. Okay. Just want to make sure I need to do some healing. What the hell is this? Come on! I can pull it up real quick. Let's see what we have. Because it's gonna bug me. Voltorb, Gen 3. Alright, it learns... Okay, it does. It learns Spark at 21. And Rollout. Yeah, that's fun. Spark at 21. Okay. Wait, how much damage does Spark do? 65. May leave the foe paralyzed. And what did I get from... And what's the TM I got from Surge? Shockwave. Wait. Oh, that can't be evaded. Okay, interesting. Okay. Alright. So, pretty on par. Pretty on par with each other. So I just gotta hit him to the M21. Just checking to see if there's any items over there. A lot of dead ends. You'd think there'd be some items or something, yeah? I can't believe we lost our trio. That sucks so bad. I got a rival fight coming soon, too. I got a rival fight coming soon. I gotta... Oh my god. I'm like... Rock Tunnel was this whole... this whole stream. Basically. But yeah, Dabros, you were right. Level 21, he learned Spark, so that's cool. But that's the only electric move that he learns. Rollout's great, don't get me wrong. That's gonna come in handy for sure. Again, though, good against flying, which he will already be. We're not even gonna teach him self-destruct. Though that would be kind of funny, like if I knew he was gonna go down, I just threw him in there to blow him up. Oh, there's a berry over here. And a nap berry. Medicine. That's not helpful. I'm feeling a bit faint. We're almost done with the stream today anyway. Once I get to Lavender Town... And... You son of a... Once I get to Lavender Town and I heal, I'm gonna save it. We're gonna call it a day. I should really... I can save in the middle of the thing, so Shift F10. Right there. Just in case if something crashes and I lose all this, I will be so mad. It's already happened once. I gotta remember to save more often. Pidgeotto. Yeah, let's send out... I'll rewind again. Hit him with the rock slide. Unless it freaking hits me with Whirlwind again. I'm terrified of Elite Four, because usually doing that, I usually, play and level up against them. Basically, just I'm throwing bodies at them until I get through. You know what I mean? Cannot do that here. Cannot do that here. Once more, okay. I was worried that he might self-destruct or use a rock move. No, he would use a ground move against a Voltorb, which means I should have swapped into... Oh, I should have swapped into the Gyarados. Nick the Gyarados. Level 28. Onyx, yeah, let's swap out. Litos. Nope, what'd I do? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired. Getting a little tired. Yeah, back to just Nick in there. Sorry, getting a little sleepy. Get a little hungry. Gotta go something to eat in a second. It's lunchtime for me. Ah, that sucks. Didn't do a lot of damage. This is pretty good. We got a few new Pokemon, but we lost Green Giant, which sucks bad. It sucks real bad. 0 attack. Jeez, that's fine. It's bold nature, which I think boosts attack, if I remember correctly. Oh, hi. Will there be like an item down here or something? Nope, a trainer. I mean, I got from level like, what, 14, 15 to this now? That's not bad. That is not bad. Level 17, got a couple levels. Brian's level 28, which means I can only level him up one more time. No, I don't want to risk the. I don't want to risk self-destruct. I love these Pokemon challenges. The Nuzlocks, the mono type, the Solomons, like. They make me think about Pokemon in a completely different way. I don't believe you're a trainer. I was wrong. Son of the maniac. Drop my controller. Drop my controller. Hold on. Slip on the cord. Drop my controller. Cubo. Terrible matchup. If he uses like Dig or Bone Club, it will miss. Headbutt. Did not miss. The Slowpoke. Oh. I'm trying to think. I think it's Gyarados. I think Nick goes back out because Nick has Bite. It's great that it's dark, but it's special attack in Gen 3, which means Gyarados isn't using his best ability, his best stat when he's using Bite. The music in this is always great. All right. Well, we're gonna heal up, and we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and get on with adulting for the day. Let's talk to these guys and just make sure no one's going to give me anything. Nope. All right. Let's save it. Shift F10. Save state. Bada boom. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was a pretty good turnout. We've got a couple new people like Scott and Dabros. Thanks for joining, saying hi and stuff. You guys are on the short list. The list is getting ever shorter of new Pokemon names. So I really appreciate that. Like I said earlier, I try to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday is speedrunning, dabbling in some Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. I mostly do Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll get back to that, of course. Wednesdays are Nuzlocks. Nuzlocke and Pokemon challenges. Every day on Instagram, I post shorts from my other Pokemon challenges. Right now, I'm doing a Slowpoke only run on Soul Silver. And tomorrow, I do, on Thursdays, I do retro games with my friend Joe the Face. Check her out on all of the socials. She's also Joke the Face on all those. But tomorrow we're doing a haul video, which is new to me, new to her, maybe, I guess. I've got so much stuff after the wedding, from the honeymoon, shopping back in my home state and stuff. So we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of cool stuff to show you guys. But as always, where we are going, we do not need cheat codes, but a basic understanding of how Pokemon attacks work would be